Okay, YouTube. So I mean, my timing is usually pretty correct as far as pulling on pack goes. It's just posting them to YouTube doesn't go that well. In any case, we are going to be pulling on the Wisdom of Sea and Sky, Ho-Oh, and Lugia packs today in Pokemon Pocket. I've got 2 free packs and then an ample amount of hourglasses to share and whatnot like that. So with that being said, I think it's going to be a good time. Now, my top hopes today, obviously the Crown Rare, obviously the Immersives, obviously some Shinies, right? I'm a little iffy on the Immersive, mostly because the Immersive doesn't have an art yet. So if I do get the Immersive, it's just going to say image coming soon, which is kind of hilarious, but, you know, kind of sucks. In any case, I am recording this live on Twitch right now at twitch.tv/SasukeKJJ3. That being said, though, if you hear me talking to somebody or hear me answering people's questions, it's probably me talking to my Twitch chat. Maybe my friend's in my ear. No one's in my ear right now. We'll see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go sit in a Discord server, and if someone joins and wants to talk to me while I do these pulls, they're more than welcome to, but I highly doubt anyone will. And if they do start to talk, I will include their audio and I will let them know that abruptly that they are being included, so they won't, you know, panic or freak out. But in any case, let's start. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 Ho-Oh, 1 Lugia, and then 1 Ho-Oh, 1 Lugia. Well, we're gonna use a free pack, then 10 pack, then 10 pack, and so on and so forth. We got about what, like 642. I don't want to do more than 400. So honestly, I see us stopping probably after 4 pulls. That's 480. So somewhere around 4 10 packs. So let's bust into these real quick. All right, I have Wonder Picked on this set. I have not opened a single pack, so if there's a card you see that pops up that doesn't say new, just know it's not because I opened packs early and I lied. As you can see, I have 0 pack points. It's because I Wonder Picked and I didn't get the card that I wanted, i.e. probably a 2-star full art or a 2-star rainbow border. That's typically what I go for when I go for Wonder Picks now. Oh, well, there were a few regular EXs that I was going for, mostly because I was trying to get like Ho-Oh EX or I think Umbreon EX as well. Yeah, I was going for both of those and I think I missed Ho-Oh like 3 times already. And I've wasted a couple of hourglasses on that. Kinda Kingdra EX was one of the ones I also didn't get. We're gonna go here. All right, first pack, new set. Let's see what we get. Ambipom, Houndour, Skiploom, Snubble, Houndoom. See, I already Wonder Picked this Houndoom. Okay. 5. Okay, 5 cards. Also, there's a new thing they're doing now where you get 6 cards in a pack, but the 6th card is probably a baby Pokemon. So that's also something new to see. I don't know how happy I am about that or not, but as you can see, this is another card that I already have. It's Noctowl. 161. Oh, I did Wonder Pick this though. Really, really cool card. I'm not happy that I Wonder Picked it when the card that I was going for was the 2-star rainbow border Espeon. So do with that info as you will, I suppose. Let's go here. All right, do the skip. Also A4, kind of nice. Houndoom again. Okay, so Houndoom is a both pack kind of card. Okay, Cyndaquil. We like a Gen 2. Keep more. Remoraid. Squirt Bottle. Discard a fire energy from your opponent's deck. That's interesting. Okay. Water getting some a little nice with that. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. That is something kind of nice. Also, sorry about that, YouTube. I had to change my game category on Twitch because it was still saying rivals. Okay. All right, so back to Ho-Oh. All right, let's pop this 10 pack real quick. Let's see. How do we do? Chat, do you believe? All right, chat. Also, let's do this. YouTube too. The group pack opening or something like that, however you want to call it. Some people call it a wonder summon, a group summon, or I call it a group opening. So I'm gonna open a 10 pack. You guys can open a single, however many packs you want to open. It's up to you, whatever you got. If you got a free pack, you want to drop 12-hour glasses, you want to open a 10 pack, you do you. But what we're gonna do is on the count of 3, I'm gonna swipe. So, well, on rip, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, rip. On rip, we're gonna rip the packs open and we're gonna see what we get. All right. And you guys can let me know in the comments if you get something nice. You guys can let me know in the chat if you get something nice. You know, if you don't, then you don't have to. If you want to anyway, you can. But let's see what we get. All right. 3 or 1, 2, 3, rip. Those have got to be the oh my god, no rainbow, one rainbow, but no chimes, no nothing, bro. We got one rainbow. A cargo, what does this do? Spitfire. One other Pokemon, either yours or your opponent's, is chosen at random 3 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 50 damage. Okay. Dramaton? Heat Blast, that's 70 for 3. Ew. Ram for 20 with Snubble. Eevee, put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. This is a nice Eevee card, and we get a new Eevee card like what feels like almost every single set, which is kind of crazy to me. Clink, Vice Grip, 20. Okay. Tyrogue, Slappy Knuckle. All right, and it actually doesn't require an energy to use this, nor does it have a retreat, cross, or a weakness. So this is actually really cool that you can put this out there like that. However, it does only have 30 health, so you're pretty much putting yourself in a bad spot to keep it out there for too long. And it doesn't, I don't think you evolve these. I think they just stay this way. Also, this was this was a 6 card. So like, that's why you saw that whole shine in the background, everything like that. I like the stance he has too. Maril, Tackle, 10, colorless. Pimlico, colorless. Ram, 30. Again. Musharna. Dream Dance does 60. Both active Pokemon are now asleep. Oh. Alright. Fortress, 130. Shell Crash, 80. Not bad. Alright, we got, so okay, so we've already hit Cyndaquil and Totodile. Alright, Wave Splash for 20. Bullfilant. A continuous headbutt times 70. Flip a coin until you get tails. This does 70 damage for each edge. Jesus. Bite. Chansey. Scratch. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by text. Oof. Fortress again. Another Tyro. Okay. Alright, Chansey again. Girafarig. Psybeam, 50. Your opponent's active Pokemon is not confused. Stantler, 80 health. Enhanced Horns, plus 20. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached to it, 50 more damage. Okay, so this one feels a lot like Skarmory. However, it takes 2 energy instead of 1. And it's colorless, I suppose. Maril, Fortress. Yo, how many Maril and Fortresses am I gonna get? Cherubi, this has an ability. I like this art a lot, by the way. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached to it. Oh, wait, no. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 less. So you can just use Sweet's Relay for free. If one of your Pokemon use Sweet's Relay during your last turn, this attack does 20 more. Oh. Hitmontop, Piercing Spin. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. Yanma, okay, so we got a new Yanma. 60, U-turn, 20 damage, 2 energy, colorless. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Oh. And then Houndoom again. Jasmine, okay. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Steelix and Skarmory EX take minus 50 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. That's kind of crazy work. Togekiss, okay, Celestial Blessing. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Takes 3 energy and it's magical shot for 70, but it is a stage 2, so keep that in mind, I suppose. Chansey, Cherubi, Yanma, Golbat. Venomous Fang, 20. Your opponent's active Pokemon is not poison. Only 1 energy, okay. Dunsparce. We're on pack 7 now. Dunsparce. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Sudden flash. Okay, that's not bad. Bureau. Peck Bugs. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a grass type Pokemon, this attack does 40 more damage. So 70 damage for 1 energy, and it's a stage 1 evolution. Not bad. With the 1 retreat crossed. Silver. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a support card from you find. Wait. Your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a supporter card you find there and shuffle it into their deck. Yo, that's messed up. Bureau again. Kangaskhan. I like this. Crosscut. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this does 40 more damage. Jeez. So 60, depending on the Pokemon. Pack 8. Alright. Ursaring, 120. Lost from Teddiursa. 3 colorless energy, swing around, flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 damage. 20 more damage for each head. So it does 60, and max it could do is 100. Dunsparce. A new Sudowoodo. Rock throw for 50. Not bad, I suppose. Takes 2 energy. I don't know if it's much better than the one that we had before. I don't know if I ever liked the stance of Sudowoodo, though. It always looks like this part is hanging out kind of weird. Uncomfortably at that. This Pokemon can't be put asleep. Yeah. Wing attack, 30, 2 colorless. 2 for 30? Seems like a lot. But I guess the ability, I don't know when you would. I don't know which Pokemon is actively putting someone to sleep that much. See you later. Hey, catch you later, Carlos. Appreciate you for stopping by. Let's see. That's okay. Pack number 9. I heard a chime. For the love of God, please be something good, because we've gotten complete dog water. Ta-da-da. Cherubi, Marill, Cherim. Okay, Seed Bomb, 40. Pretty basic. Gligar. Glide, 10. It looks cool. The card looks like it's dog shit, but it looks cool. Dunsparce. Sunkaden. Heal 10 damage from this Pokemon, and then it does 20 damage to someone else. Tangela. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Okay. Takes 2 to do it, though. And it only does 20? Jeez. Skiploom, Seed Bomb, 40. Kangaskhan, Crosscut. Okay. Oh, these packs were dog water. The best thing is probably the fact that we got at least 2 Tyrodes, but still. Oh my god, bro. How many fortresses did we get? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fortresses, bro. Like 3 Dunsparce, I think. Can't win to lose. A lot of Marills too. Ain't nothing in there I want to take a picture of. Ain't nothing there I want to take a photo of. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We got a lot of new cards there, so for that I'm grateful for. All right, we're gonna switch over to Lugia. Let's hope Lugia treats me a little better here. Dun-dun-dun. Let's try. Let's pray. Fingers crossed, chat. All right. Let it rip. I heard 2 chimes and I saw a sprinkle. 2 chimes and I saw rainbows. Okay, we got Snubble. Okay, Seadra. New. Razor Fin, 52 energy. Okay. Slowpoke. Rest. This Pokemon is not asleep. Heals 30 damage from it. Okay. Emolga. Raging Thunder. This attack also does 10 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. Oh. Ooh. Oh, we like that. Oh, we like that a lot. Let's go. Shiny EX Glaceon. Yeah. Maya, please don't kill me. Don't kill me. Hold on. Gotta get a photo of this. Gotta get a photo of that real quick for the one time. That looks so nice. Oh my God. We love that. We love to see that. We love to see that. Oh my God. Okay. Pseudo Wudo. The shiny Glacia. Oh my God. Okay. Pseudo Wudo. Okay, Oddish. Poison powder 10. Your opponent's is now poisoned. Okay, not bad. Eat more. I already had this, so that really makes me mad I didn't get what I wanted in that Wonder Pick, but this isn't bad. I actually didn't read what this does, because I think I got messed up by this when I was doing my battles. What does it say? Thunder Punch? Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 40 more damage. If it's just... And now knowing that there's a card out here in which you can use that instantly guarantees a heads whenever you flip the next turn, kind of crazy. Lyra. Switch your active Pokemon that has damage on it with one of your bench Pokemon. Oh, okay. You hate this app? I don't blame you. Oh, we're shining. We're shining. Chat, we're shining. C-Bomb, Scratch, Sneasel. I know why someone would, I know I was watching someone when they did their pulls and they asked, why would you use this one over the other one? Solely because the other one is like a 50-50 with the coin flips. You flip 2 coins, you can do 40, but you could also do nothing if you get nothing. This is a guaranteed 20 every time, and if you evolve it to Weavile, then you're doing more damage. So, I mean, really. Cherubi. Scyther / 20 colorless. Shiny magic card. I like it. I like it. Bang. Okay. Hold on, we hidden right now, chat. We hidden. All right, let's see what else we can get. We got something in Ollie World. Okay, didn't know we were getting that. Wave Splash 30. Okay. Chinchou, Lightning Ball 10. Porygon, Ram for 20. Okay. We're on pack 5 now. Cyndaquil, Flare for 20. Apion, Tail Jab 40. Jinx, Attract Smack. Flip a coin if heads your opponent's active pawn is now paralyzed. Okay, it takes 2 energy, does 30 damage. Barbaracle, Dynamic Chop. 70 damage, takes 3 energy. Not worth, bro. Not worth. Yanmega, Bug Buzz, 60 damage. I think the EX is better, but I mean, it is an EX, so do with that as you will. Remoraid, Water Gun for 20. Ladian, Punch for 50. Haunch Crow, Dark Cutter for 60. Stronger than the other Haunch Crow, but only by 10. The other one also lets you pick wherever you want. So, Pinsir. Who's asking for a Pinsir card? Never mind, bro. Guillotine 70, whatever. Quagsire. Who's okay? Whatever, bro. Surf 80. Quagsire. Yeah, we love 3 energy for. Yeah, all right. Also, some of these to not be hollows and to not be EXs have some really high health, but they also take a lot of energy. Yeah, 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Pinsir again, Yanma again. Weavile, Slash for 50. Not awful. Okay, so the other one does 30, and then if it has damage, it does 70. So it does 20 more, but it requires to have damage. This one does 50 off rip, and then you're doing another 50. So I guess that damage would add out like 100. Like 30 and 70, then 100. So that's 100, and this one's 50-50, so that's 100. But depending on how they heal on the other one, you can do 30, 70, they heal, you're doing 70 again, so you're hitting more damage with the other cards. I don't know if I'd use the other Weavile over this one. Only reason I consider this one over the other Weavile is because this one isn't an EX. So when you lose this, you're not going to lose 2 points. Seadra again. Okay, Heatmore. Rescue Scarf. Okay, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put it into your hand instead of the discard pile. I'm guessing this card goes to the discard pile, and the card that got defeated goes back into your hand. Now the real question is like, do you also like lose points? Like, so does the other person get points? Or is it that prevents them from getting points since it didn't go to the discard pile? Or is it just another way for you to keep a card that you might really need to put back on the bench that might be really annoying? I.e., something like, for example, Superior and Servine. If you Superior and like Snivy Superior, right? If you use a rare candy and take your Snivy, if you put 2 Snivies on the bench, you use 1 rare candy to get your Snivy to Superior, but then they kill your Superior, and so you have this equipped, and it goes, the Superior goes back to your hand. If you have another rare candy and you use it again, you can put that Superior back on the field. No? Question mark? That might be a lot to process. I don't know. Okay, and we got Chikorita, so that makes all the starters. Razor Leaf, 20. Sudowoodo again. Ooh! Kingdra EX, let's go. I'm very happy with this, mostly because I tried to pull for this in a winter pick and didn't get it, so it doesn't make me feel super bad that I don't have it. I'm just gonna put that right there. I'm gonna come back for that. All right. I like these cards. These cards look so cool. Also, I gotta say, they are putting a lot of detail into the 1-stars now, and I really love that as well. They were already doing that, but the 1-stars do look really cool. Not to Peck 20. Like the 1-stars from the EV Grove, I really like those. I really like those 1-stars. Mawile. We got another Mawile. Yo, who is slobbering from Mawile? Like, what is this? Who at the company loves Mawile that much? Okay, we got a background change. Snubble, Murkrow, Astonish. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand and shuffles it into their deck. Whew, that could kill you. Marshana. Octillery. I actually didn't know this was in here. I guess I don't know why I didn't, but whoa, this art's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Octazooka does 50 damage to water energy. If the defended Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, the attack does not happen. If this effect lasts until the defended Pokemon leaves the active spot and it doesn't stack. Huh. Emolga. Elekid. Okay, we got another baby Pokemon, so that's 6 cards in that pack. I'm not mad at this. The baby Pokemon aren't like my super like wants or anything, but they're super cool to get. Right? This is really nice. I can't remember what the other 2 that I'm thinking of are. I think Cleffa's one of them. Is Smoochum is the other. I don't know if Smoochum's in here, I think. Maybe that's what it's called. And Pichu. I know Pichu's one. Elekid, Pichu, Tyrogue, Cleffa, I think Smoochum, and Togepi. Technically, Togepi is a baby Pokemon. Let's go. 70 different cards. All right, one's in chat if y'all feeling this right now. I'm kind of scared to go back to Ho, honestly. Oh man, I'm hoping this one's better. Please be something good. Not gonna lie, I'm uninstalling. Why would you do that, Maya? Why would you uninstall? All right. Powers that be, grant me the strength to pull what I need now. Ooh, I messed that up. Now. All right, I closed my eyes, so I don't know if we got any rainbows, but I definitely heard the chime. Onyx, 3 energy for Headbutt at 50 with only 100. No, not worth. Terrible card. They have done Onyx no justice. No justice. Molga and Mega. Dude, Maka. Block for 30. This is cute, but why? Unknown. Okay, guard. This ability works if you have any unknown in play with an ability other than guard. All your Pokemon take negative 10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, alright. Emolga. Ducklet. Rain Splash. 10. Chansey. Ursaring. Donphan EX. Yo. Whoo. Let's see. Again, YouTube, this is the only way I can take a screenshot, so you guys just gotta deal with that. I like this a lot. I didn't read the effect for you guys. I'm so sorry. I was so excited with the card. Bite. Oh, wow. Okay, so one thing I did notice from the people's videos that I did watch about the legendary dogs, number one, they aren't EXs, they're 3 diamonds, so they're just hollows. Number two, these cards suck. Not that I was gonna like be the person trying to make a legendary dog deck or anything like that, but these cards suck. The art is really cool. By God, that's some really cool art, but man, these cards are not good. Like what, 90 health? 90 health and Thunder does 72 energy, and then if you use it, it also does 20 damage to itself. This isn't even lasting against Sand Slash, bro. If Sand Slash hits him, Sand Slash has more health. Sand Slash has 100 health and does 70 for 2. So if Sand Slash hits him, he's dead. And he's a legendary dog. Like, what are we doing here? Or a legendary beast. Someone also pointed out that these are probably cats. These are closely related more to cats than they would be dogs. Skiploom, Hoot Hoot, Tangela, Girafarig, Silver, Tangela, Girafarig, Onyx, Sunflora. Also really overpowered actually. Solar Beam for 70 at 2 energy, and it literally goes from Sunkern stage 1 to this at stage 2 for 2 energy for 70. Not bad. Woo! I know it's not a crown rare, it's not an immersive, but like OOEX. And it's the 2-star full art, bro. No, we jocking it. That's nice. We needed that. 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 These are good. This is good. This is good. But let me read it to you guys real quick. So it has this whole EX, 150, health. It's a fire type. But it's fire energy, but it's a bird, so its only weakness is actually electricity. Phoenix Turbo, 3 colorless energy, mind you, does 80 damage, but then you can take a fire, water, and electric energy from your energy zone and attach it to the bench basic Pokemon in any way you like. Mind you, Lugia EX uses fire, water, and electric energy and does 180 damage. Downside, it has to discard all of that after it attacks, but it can one-shot just about anything. So if you're running this and Lugia EX in the same thing, kind of crazy. Also, if you're running Magnezone and Magnanite, you could do something with that too. It's a nice booster. Dunsparce, Tangela. That art is so cool on that card though. The whole OEX, not the Dunsparce or Tangela. Totodile, Cargo. Sentret full art. Okay, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. And it's scratched for 20. These full arts aren't like super strong, I'm noticing. They're just basic. I mean, I guess they always are, but still. Not really a problem, just noticing, Just noticing. I like this art though. Art's pretty cool. Steel Apron. Okay, yeah. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to takes 10 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Also recovers from all special conditions and cannot be affected by special conditions. So if I'm using something like what Pitchiden, I think it is, the one that does the one that paralyzes your Pokemon with coin flips, or Shinotic, which puts your Pokemon to sleep, stuff like that, like those, anything like that, I'm cooked. Burns, cooked. Zubat, Venomous Fang, 10. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay, a lot of that going on in this set, and a lot of coin flips. Hoppip, Tackle, 20. Elku, 30. Totodile, Zubat, Rescue Scarf, Ambipom, Yanmega. Alright, Larvitar, didn't have that. I wish we got a Tyranitar EX in this set, but sadly not. 10, alright, not bad. Clink, knocked out, already got this. Fly, flip a coin. If tails, the attack does nothing. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Wow. And you can now manually guarantee this by using Will and another Fortress. Ooh! Umbreon EX, okay. Not the rainbow border full art I wanted, not the 2-star full art I wanted, but I will take this. I will take this. These EXs are hard to come by nowadays. I still don't have the Sylveon EX from the Eevee Grove set, so this is nice. Okay, Umbreon EX, 140 health, dark type, obviously. Ability, Dark Chase. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it. So it's like a free Cyrus, and it does 80 damage. So if they're using something that's not type effective and it's on their bench, you can like just pull that thing in if it has damage on it and go to town for probably 100 damage. If you're running an EV deck, this is a really good EV card. Also, this is some amazing art. Just look at that. Oh my God. That looks so cool. Okay, Dark Pendant. I actually don't know what this does, and I kept seeing it. If the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, it is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Your opponent reveals a random card from their hand and shovels it into it. Okay. All right, so if you're running the Umbreon deck, run this with it just to piss people off. Swine Up, okay. No, Mudslap for 30 and it takes me 2 energy? No. I still think Vine Whip on Snivy, like the OG Snivy from Space Time Smackdown, I still think the Vine Whip on that costing 2 energy and doing 40 damage is insane. But I guess if you are like trying to go Snivy, Servine, Superior, I guess it works out because once you get Servine, then you already have your 2, so you can do 50, and then once you get to Superior, you don't have to put any more energy on it. I still think that's one of the best abilities in the game too. It's just really hard to utilize if you're not pulling that card quickly. Gligar, Glide. Okay, I guess I finally have this version of it. Dunsparce, Granbull. I think I wonder picked this one already, which is why it's here, but Wild Tackle does 100? Now, 100 for 3 energy? That's not awful. This Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. Okay, well, they can't all be winners. That's it? Ah, bro, last pack magic kind of let me down here. That was 250 experience too? All right, so what were the big hitters here? Probably the Donphan. Oh yeah, let's read this one real quick too. If this Pokemon has at least 2 energy attached to it, it does 60 more damage. So yeah, if you can get 3 energy on this, it'll do 110. That is very painful. Okay, nothing like this. This was a good set. This was a good set. Hello redeemed itself. Hello EX redeemed itself. Chat, how we feeling? How we feeling? I'm feeling a little bit better. That was really nice. I'm hoping this last Lugia pack is also really, really, really nice. I would have really liked if we could have gotten enough of these to like fill up a section, like enough to fill up the metal and the colorless, or enough to fill up. We almost got enough to get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we need 5 more for dark type, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more for fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more for psychic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more actually for electric, but it's not that many electric. We need a lot for water. Ooh, my God, a lot. I'm not gonna count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for fire, I think. And then grass has a lot too. So water and grass have the most in this set. I think metal and colorless are kind of like intertwined, because here's colorless here, here's water here, and then colorless. Actually, colorless is pretty big. Colorless is pretty big. We still haven't gotten Fisher, and I think it's Will. I think Fisher and Will, or I don't know which order they're in, are the other 2 we're missing here. And I can't remember. I think it's the electricity staff or electricity magnet, something. We're missing that card here. So we're missing 2 of the trainers and 1 of the Pokemon tools. Huh. We'll figure that out though. We'll figure that out in the next pool. All right, let's check these eyeglasses super quick. 282. Did I underestimate? Did I underestimate? I wanted to be left with a little more, but I wanted to do 4 pulls. I'll do 1 more. It's not really ideal, so I really hope it's good. But hopefully Pokemon Company is a little more gracious with packs. with hourglasses, because they've been doing a little bit better, but man, we need some more. All right, this is the last 10 pack. Let's see if we get something good here. Please give us something good here. All right. We need an immersive. We need the crown rare. We need a god pack. We need rainbow rares. We need all of that right here, right now. Why did I open my fucking mouth? Oh my god. Vice grip, corefish, 32 energy. Eevee again. Whooper, rain splash, 32 energy. Poliwhirl, Mantine, 4 energy. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage. Text done to this Pokemon. Again, you need will to really, yeah, Poliwag, Sneasel, Cherum, Pinnacle, flip 2 coins, so attack does 30 for each head. Fortress again. Yo, how many fortresses do I have? Squirt Bottle, Jinx, Emolga, Sudowoodo, another Kingdra EX. Okay, not super mad at that. I'll take another screenshot of it just so I can show that I got like 2, I suppose. Yeah, just so I can show I got 2. Okay, as I was like, I'm clicking it, it's not doing anything. Shuckle EX. Okay, I forgot about this card. Didn't have it, so that's pretty cool. We'll take a screenshot of that and drop that over here too. Let's get back to it. Shuckle EX. All right, solid shell. This Pokemon takes negative 20 damage from attacks. Triple slap, by the way. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each head. So at max is 60, up to 80, depending on if you have type advantage. Outside's 120 health, which isn't bad. Can still be one-shotted by a lot of things though, but you can also give it the leaf cape, I think, and make it, what, 150? Snubble. I love the art on that card too. Outdoor, sunken in. Pichu, didn't have this. Nice to have it. Crackly Toss. Take an electric energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Really great if you're running like Lugia and you just want to run water and fire energy. So you can just try to get this out there to do that, but really risky if that's the only way you're getting electric energy for Lugia, since there's no guarantee that you'll pull that card in time, and you have to put it in the active spot and put it in danger. Cherum, Corsola, find a friend, put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Okay, same as Eevee, does no damage, 81 colorless energy, Dunsparce. Porygon 2, okay, so Porygon Z is probably in here then, right? No, maybe. Porygon 2, Buggy Evolution. Whenever you attach an energy from your energy zone to this Pokemon, put a random card from your deck that evolves from this Pokemon onto this Pokemon to evolve it. Wait a minute. So you're telling me that I can have Porygon out there and have an energy on it, and then next turn evolve it into Porygon's. Whoa. I can have an energy on Porygon, put another energy on Porygon, evolve into Porygon 2, then do 40 damage. Then next turn, immediately go to Porygon. Well, in that same turn, I could actually go exactly into Porygon Z if I. Okay, wait. I have Porygon on the field. I evolve into Porygon 2, attach an energy to this. I then have the ability to automatically go straight into Porygon Z. And I don't know if Porygon Z takes 3 energy to attack, but if it doesn't, then you can also attack with the, what? Pineco, Scyther, Squirt Bottle, Yanma, Poliwhirl. These are looking so bad. Oddish, Gloom, didn't have that, I guess. Leaf Step. Yeah, all right, Whooper, Murkrow. Another Shuckle EX. I'm gonna take a picture of it real quick, like, not mad about it, just not super happy when there are other things that I'm looking for here. No Espeon EX, by the way. Is this our God pack? Is this our God pack? Did we get our first God pack? Nope. Don't know why I got excited. Don't know why I got excited. I should never get excited about anything ever. This looks really cool though. This art is really cool with all the different Murkrows. Chinchilla, Mawile, Slowpoke. Slowking didn't have this. Okay, Psychic. +10, this attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your active Pokemon. Interesting. Anything good? Yeah, we'll go over the good stuff in a bit. Ooh, we heard a sound. We heard a sound. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Apom didn't have this, and I'm gonna draw a card until you have the same number of cards as your opponent's hand. Okay, well, I hope they have a lot. Will, this card is evil. From what I've seen in the solo battles that I was doing, the next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card, after using this card on this turn, the first coin flip will definitely be heads. Like, excuse me, bro? That's insane. That means if you're running this and then you want to flip Misty right after, which I don't know if you can use two trainers in the same turn, but if they let you do that for this particular card, you're guaranteed at least one energy off Misty. Or rather, if you're running Celebi with this, you're guaranteed at least one heads, 150 off Celebi. That's kind of crazy. Yanma. Ooh, shiny Jolteon, baby. That's what we like to see. Yeah, we like shiny Jolteon. We like shiny Jolteon. Come on, hold on. Take a screenshot of that. All right, so I guess that's something good, right? Right? Let's see. Okay, what does this do actually? If this Pokemon is being evolved during this turn, this attack does 20 more. So it does 60 for one energy. That's not bad. What set is this actually from though? That's not from this set. Like, this Jolteon's from a different set. No, is it from Eevee Grove or Shiny World? No. Oh. Okay, Corphish. Last pack, please give me something good. Ooh, well, I forgot it's literally just that, but. All right, so this last 10 pull was kind of upsetting. Not gonna lie. The only good thing we got was probably, yeah, a little upsetting. Kind of a waste, honestly. I think that whole one was so good that this is just kind of, this one kind of hurt. We did hit the 100 though. Ah, man. All right, well, YouTube, that's where I'm gonna end up calling this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the pack pulls. I hope you guys thought they were dope. I was hoping for a little more. We still got 162 hourglasses, so we're gonna save those probably for the next set. That'll be in about a month. So we're gonna try to grind out whatever events they throw at us, and hopefully they have a way to give us a little bit more hourglasses so we can just stock up more. I will be playing ranked to try to get myself a little higher up there. Maybe Ultra Ball, maybe. I try to get there and I can get some more hourglasses for the next set. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. When that is, man, who knows, man? Who knows? I really wanted that immersive. I really wanted that immersive.